Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I need to plant a few potatoes today. And I need to cultivate that broccoli. So I'm like, man, and I love my 140 guys, you know that, but there's a lot of switching around for what you need to do. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna put the rolling cultivators, the ones we rebuilt, back on the tractor. I need to dial them in anyway for corn, so I'll dial them in on the broccoli. And I need to lay off some rolls for a roll of potatoes. So I'm gonna lay off, normally I'd put the center bar on the tractor, but I'm gonna have the rolling cultivators on it, so I'm not gonna be able to put that center bar on there. So I've had this little piece, I don't know, about a year or so. To be honest with you, I don't remember what it come off of, but I'm thinking about, I had an extra tine or an extra one of these off my chisel plow, so I'm thinking about putting a plow foot on it, and that way I can just quickly make some rolls or lay off some rolls quickly with the back feet and still have the rolling cultivators on there, because I want to actually lay off the potato rolls, pull that off, and once I put the potatoes in there, I take the rolling cultivators and just push some dirt over top of them with it. So that's my plan. Don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I need to try to break this loose first and get this broke loose and get it mounted on there. And then after that, we'll see if we can get the rolling cultivators up. So I'll bring you back in a minute. I'll break these loose first, and then we'll go about putting the rolling cultivators on there. So we'll see you in just a minute. All right, so this is what I was talking about, guys. I got this mounted on here, and this is going to serve, it's in pretty much the center of the tractor. It may be off that much, but so we'll put a foot on there, and then when I put the back feet on here, I can lay those rolls off and still leave the rolling cultivators on. I need to get this bolt off, and I about decided I ain't gonna mess with it. We're gonna cut it. There we go. Nice and pretty. See if we got a foot that we can put on here. I've been holding this thing right here for, oh man, I bet you about 15 years. You know what? We're gonna put her on here. So I can get two to line up. That's gonna be, I'm gonna wait till I get the back feet on, and I'll know if I'm gonna put it in those two or those two. That'll give me a couple inches there, so we'll wait. Woo, still hot, still hot. Still hot. Anything else? Okay. Now on these rolling cultivators, as you guys know, we rebuilt them. So we're gonna get these put on. And we'll probably go out there, and I need to cultivate the garlic first before I make the roll for the potatoes. Simply because when I cut it, I cut real close to the garlic, so I don't have a tractor mark on one side of the garlic. So we'll cut that garlic, cultivate that garlic so I can get a tractor mark back to know where to go down through for the potatoes. Go ahead and loosen these things up good, because these make it easier about putting them in. All right, let's go right here, Will. Had a subscriber ask me about raising his feet up and down. I mean, there's a couple of, his feet was close to the ground once he got them on there. I mean, you can change some stuff here. That'll raise this up higher, but I'll show you in a minute. It'll be more in the spring arms. About time to change oil in this thing. Change some gear oil. If the rain holds out till Tuesday, we may try to plow some Monday and Tuesday. I mean, I think it's supposed to hold out till Wednesday, which I'll be at church Wednesday anyway. But I'd like to maybe be able to plow some. This, guys, is normally what you'd use to lay off with. I'm probably gonna put the old plow points back on there. Then again, I don't know. May just leave them on there. Well, that isn't really down there. That actually needs to come back up some. That's laying about flat. Yeah, I guess it'd be okay for today, but we may have to address that and put another foot on it. I don't like it quite laying that flat, but it'll be okay for today. Okay, where's the spring arms at? If anybody see my spring arms, let me know. Ah, we'll see them. This is probably another big way to control how deep these go. You can see these spring arms is, I mean, not quite 3 feet, probably 2 something. And that will adjust how high that thing goes up and down. As Derek would say on Vice Grip Garage, we'll just pretend we didn't see that. All right. Okay. Am I gonna have to take that out? Just put that in? Nope. All right, guys. Now, I see now I'm gonna go to the bottom, bolt this to the bottom and get it further down. And that'll be my layoff right there. So, I'm gonna find some bolts, get that bolted up, get the rolling cultivators hung and adjusted, and we'll come back. All right, guys, the rolling cultivators is mounted. I still gotta do some adjusting on them. I really, truly wish there was something that I could say, okay guys, if you'll put this 10 inches from here and 12 inches from here, but it's not. It's just you want a little bit of an angle, not too much of an angle, and a little bit of an angle in and out will change how much dirt it throws. And when I get up on this tractor and look at it, there's a certain look that I'm looking for, and when I see it, I know it's right. And like I said, I wished it was a mathematical solution. Not to say that there's not one somewhere in Farmall land, but in my Farmall land, there unfortunately is not. There's a look that I want to see on it. We picked up Ellie's truck last weekend. I'll see if Will can put a picture in from my phone somewhere in here. The trailer did good. I think the truck was 5,000 pounds and the winch pulled it up on there good. The winch is a 8274 Warren winch, and from what I understand, that's a pretty desirable winch, so it did good. Looking forward to taking it next weekend, or taking it soon to Virginia, West Virginia, and gonna get some work done on it there. And so that'll be a good trip. Looking forward to that. But I'll finish dialing these in, and we'll go out here and cultivate this cultivate this garlic. I'll get it out in a minute. And then we'll lay off the rolls for the potatoes, drop the potatoes in there, put a little fertilizer on it and cover them up. And then take all this back off, because I want to try to do a little plowing next week. So we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, first off, before we forget, let's take it. Now guys, this may or may not work. I don't know. I'm just thinking of a quick way that I wouldn't have to mount the layoff bar up under the tractor, just something quick. And I've had these two pieces laying around the shed for a while. And so, what we thought we'd do? Again, may or may not work. We'll all find out in here in just a minute. I'm not going to put, as you know from watching the show, guys, down pressure on your rear feet is done with this locking nut. Or really not just your rear feet, but implements and everything. I'm not going to put no down pressure on these, cultivating this right here, because I don't want it to throw too much dirt on it. But we're going to go through and cultivate and look, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I've never raised broccoli. One of my subscribers sent me these. Garlic. And it seems to be doing okay. I like it. So we'll see how it comes out, but we're going to cultivate it so it will establish this tear mark back, and then we'll lay off the row for the potatoes and then come back and fill them in. It's a little bit damp, but, and that, you know me guys, sometimes I could wait till Monday to do this, but I'm just going to get it now. I mean, because I can get through it and it'll be okay. I just don't want to take a chance of getting rainy again. think that worked out pretty good. Now the moment of truth. Is it going to be a dud? Or is it going to do something? Just remember, guys, I really just need something to mark the roll. I don't need it to be too deep, not subsoiling. If it'll just mark the roll, we'll be fine. And I got that thing lined up dead center of the tractor, so let's see. No time better than now. All right, I think it did exactly what I needed to do. It put me in a little trench in there to plant the potatoes. So let's go get the potatoes, get them planted, and we'll cover them up with the rolling cultivators, and we'll have what I want it done today. All right, I'll be back. What we got here is some Russet Norcota Select 8. Found them at Tractor Supply. It's probably going to be just enough for one row if it makes it one row. But I just want to try something different this year. I think I've been planting white potatoes. So we'll try these, see how they come out. And I think I went through this last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did when I planted some potatoes. I had some guys ask me about proofing them, curing them. I forgot what it was, what they called it. Something about after you cut it, letting this scab over. I personally never have, guys. And it's always seemed to do pretty decent for me. May wish that I did. I don't know. I'm not going to say. I'm not an expert on it, but I probably could put them a little closer, but I got this whole roll, so we'll spread them out a little bit. At this rate, this bag ain't going to make it long. But anyway, so we'll plant these and we'll come back and cover them up with cultivators in a little bit. All right, we're back. Had to go to the store and get a few more potatoes. I didn't quite have enough to finish that roll, and I said, well, Will, man, I tell you, as high as gas is right now and everything else, I said, we're better go and plant a whole roll of potatoes. We might need them about July. So we'll cover this up with the rolling cultivators. And I'll probably come back up that other row and fill it in kind of flat, maybe build it up a little bit. I may plant some broccoli and some onions in there in a couple weeks, and it'll be ready to plant. So we'll get this done today, and hopefully maybe next week or so we can do a little plow. And I'm going to use the 2-bottom plow on the rest of this. It just takes so long with the 1-bottom. It's a good plow. I mean, it's fine. I'm just going to use the 2-bottom to make a little more time. And won't be long. And I actually thought about chisel plowing some corn ground, but I said, no, I think I'll wait. Hold on, garlic covered up a little bit. I said I think we'll wait a bit longer and we'll get some of that done. But hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I doubt I'll talk again, but hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the subscribers. I really do. Hoping to get to that 2,000 mark and then 3,000 mark, and just, you know, keep growing the channel. And just thank you for everybody hanging in there. God bless you. We'll see you.